Hey, hi, howdy. What's going on, guys? It's your boy. Welcome back to another video. I don't know why I said another 3 times, and I don't know why I was speaking in a deep voice. Hello, hi, howdy. I am your boy. Welcome back to another video. I've got a lot in store for you guys. For those of you guys who are watching the YouTube video, hey, hi, howdy. For those of you guys who are listening to the podcast on Spotify, hey, hi, howdy. I'm actually surprised. So this show, for people who do not know, is a Spotify show and a YouTube show. And I started posting it on Spotify just kind of for shits and giggles because on YouTube, I've made about 4 or 5 of these videos, and one of the last ones was close to being like 22 minutes. And I'm realizing that like if I make like almost a half an hour long video, that's like a podcast length. And for the most part, I'm just talking and I'm not really doing anything worth watching. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna post this on Spotify too, just kind of like I said, mostly for shits and giggles. But that being said, I was like, you know what? Let me do it. I'm gonna do it. What's the worst that'll happen? My first my first podcast that I posted on Spotify was the last one of these videos I made. It got like 7 views or 7 listens or whatever it is on Spotify. And I'm confused because I didn't post it anywhere. So that means just like people on Spotify just randomly saw it and was like, yeah, I'll listen to that. I didn't even use like a clickbait title. You're telling me I don't even need to use a clickbait title? I'm blown away. I don't know if people who listen to it actually listen to it for any long, because I don't know how the analytics and stuff work, so I didn't even try figuring it out. But I'm so happy about that because I was like just kind of doing it to toy around and be like, yo, I can say I'm a podcast guy now, but now I'm actually a podcast guy. That's crazy. This goes like so unbearably hard, and I'm so excited. So I found out the other day, I don't think I would be able to survive as an adult on my own, living on my own, doing my own groceries and everything. The other day, I want to say it was like Thursday or something like that, just a couple days ago, I what's it called? Didn't know what to make myself for like breakfast or lunch or whatever. I don't remember what time of day it was. It's probably more like lunchtime, but it was technically my breakfast because it was the first thing I was eating for the day. And I wasn't sure what to make, and I looked at the ingredients I had in the house, and I was like, I have pizza sauce, I got a little bit of mozzarella, and I got some cheese. So I made some pizzas, right? If you follow me on YouTube, you've probably seen that video. So I had a pizza for lunch that day, right? I was also on my own for dinner that night, and I didn't know what to make myself. So I made myself a pizza, right? The next morning, wake up, forgot to pack myself a lunch for work. I'm like, crap, leaving in a panic. What am I going to do? I made myself a pizza, right? And then that day, I got home from work or whatever around like 2 o'clock. It's lunchtime. I'm like trying to figure out what to have. Look at all the ingredients in the house. Notice I don't have anything. So I make myself another pizza. For reference, I'm making these on bread instead of like as like an actual pizza dough. So it's like a piece of toast with just sauce and pepperoni and cheese and stuff on it. But I accidentally, for like 6 or 7 meals in a row, had just pizza over and over and over again. Since then, I've now had pasta like twice, and then today my sisters and I were alone for dinner again, and one of my sisters was like, "What are we gonna do for dinner?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she was like, "I'm gonna order a pizza." So I'm gonna quickly do a little rundown. The last 9 meals I've had, right? I had pizza, then I had pizza, then I had another piece of pizza, then I had another piece of pizza, and then another piece of pizza, and then I had pasta, right? I had some shrimp Alfredo, and then I had what's it called? Another piece of pizza, and then I had a Panera bagel with cream cheese, and then I had more fettuccine Alfredo, and then I had pizza. Was the last meal that I had. So I've had just an ungodly amount of pasta and pizza, and none of them have been very healthy pastas or healthy pizzas. So, uh, I don't know how I feel about that, but I think I should probably work on that, shouldn't I? Spotify's autoplay keeps screwing me over. Also, frack, I just remembered I am also posting this to Spotify. Spotify, I love you. It's nothing against you. I think you're amazing, and I think that your algorithm people actually do a really good job. Like they know me really well. Every time I get one of those, like, this album was made specifically for you, it's pretty good, right? Like, I think it's great. But the other day I was in the gym, and I played a couple of songs, and then I let like the autoplay take over. Tell me why it started playing like solely Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. I never listened to Olivia Rodrigo or Taylor Swift. That's a lie. I listen to Olivia Rodrigo like almost on a daily basis. But aside from the song Paper Rings and New Romantics and Juliet, the Romeo and Juliet one. I don't even know what that one's called. Is it? I don't even think it's called Romeo and Juliet. I don't know. But like, there's like 3 Taylor Swift songs that I listen to, in my entire feed while I was in the gym doing sprints. Not sprints. It was like more like a moderate jog. But either way, I was doing a run thing that I wanted to consistently like stay active and keep going, keep going, keep going. So I didn't have time to like change the song, and I just kept getting Taylor Swift song after Taylor Swift song after Taylor Swift song. I don't have a problem with her music, right? I think she's great, right? She's fantastic. That's not the music I want to be listening to when I need like to be laser focused on not dying in the gym. It was killing me, or I was killing me, or we were killing me. Dude, I'm getting out of breath just pacing back and forth folding my laundry right now. I think I have a problem. I think I need to work on breathing. To be fair, I think part of the problem though is I keep switching voices, and so I need to switch. I need to stop doing that because that's problematic. I can't keep doing that. Oh my god, one of my coworkers has like, I don't want to say it's like an annoying voice or like an addictive voice, because I the other day when I was describing it, I called it an addictive voice, and my sister was just like, never say that again. But they have a voice that's very very distinct, and I'm gonna describe it, and I don't want somebody to like take this out of context and think that I'm saying this is a bad thing. Like, he is a gay man, right? And he's very southern, and so he has a very southern accent, but he also has like, like some gay men, they have like this very like over the top kind of like accent. I don't even know how to describe it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But he has that mixed with like a southern drawl, and it is an amazing, amazing voice. And I keep accidentally like copying it every once in a while. And today, at some point, he asked me a question, and I like answered the question in his little like fake voice, and I felt so bad because I was like, "Fuck!" He probably thinks I'm making fun of him, but it's because I love his voice. Like, it's so iconic. It's so cool. If he made a podcast, I would listen to it just because of how much I love his voice. Because he sounds like Yas Queen. You get him, bestie. And I'm like, dude, if I could do that 100% 24/7, I would. I don't have the energy or the pizzazz to do that. But that man, let me tell you, he's a queen, king, queen. He's both. Ugh. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I'm literally doing my laundry. I'm literally in the middle of doing what's it called? People who are listening to this on Spotify, are probably like, "What the hell? This guy's doing laundry and podcasting." Read the title. Read the title of the show. Read what the name of the show is. It's Mundane Tasks Mic'd Up. Laundry is a mundane task. I think. I'm gonna be honest. I never looked up the word mundane. I just kind of hoped that it meant what I thought it did. And if it doesn't, whoopsie daisy. It is officially holiday season, and for like people who are off in college, a lot of them are finally on their winter breaks, which means my girlfriend is home for the holidays, and I'm so excited, and I'm probably gonna hang out with her at some point soon if I get the chance to. But my anxiety is gonna get really, really bad soon because I don't know if her father doesn't like me, or if I just get like that vibes and I'm completely like not reading the room correctly. Because like, here's the thing: I know he didn't like me originally because I was a very socially awkward person, and I, growing up, was kind of taught like, hey, when it comes to adults, if they don't talk to you first, you don't talk to them, right? And I'm like, I'm not like gonna be like, oh my god, that was a completely normal thing, because apparently it wasn't a completely normal thing. But he doesn't like me. Well, he didn't like me when I first started hanging out with her, because anytime I would go to her house or whatever, I wouldn't talk to him unless he talked to me first. But that's because I was literally taught like, hey, don't talk to an adult unless the adult talks to you first, because that was like a respect thing. Like, that's something that like growing up I was kind of taught, like, don't speak unless you're spoken to for like 90% of the things. I don't know if that's unhealthy or if that's weird or if that's like just something I like picked up incorrectly, but it was kind of something that I learned. And so yeah, so for the longest time he didn't like me because like I wouldn't like start up conversations with him. And for one, don't know anything about the dude, right? I don't, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know either of her parents' names, if I'm being totally honest. Like, if I had to, I could probably figure out her mom's name, but there's no way I'm remembering her dad's name. And that's another reason why I'm stressed out, because I'm like, if I go see him, I'm just gonna call him Sir, over and over and over again. It's just gonna be Sir. And then what's it called? I'm pretty sure with her mom, I can just call her mom, and she's okay with that. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. I have no idea. I should probably figure that out. I don't know. I'm stressed and tired and stressed. And I'm tired because I'm stressed, but I'm also stressing out because I'm tired. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's like kind of like a aura borealis. Is that, did I use that? Hold it. Did I say that correctly? What's it called? I only know that word because of the Loki TV show, but like I feel like I said that correctly, and I am so beyond proud of myself. Hold up, hold up, hold up! Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall! You didn't fall. I feel like gremlin. That was gremlin for people who don't speak high pitched, bad singing voice. Why do I feel like a gremlin? You may ask. I actually have no idea because I don't know what gremlins are. I think that they're those little weird furry creatures from some Christmas movie. I've actually never seen Gremlins. Is it a Christmas movie? Or am I completely wrong? Where the hell is my spray? I just realized I don't have that on me. Once again, I'm doing laundry, so for people who are like, what spray is he talking about? It's a wrinkle release spray. I did my laundry, or like washed my laundry a couple of days ago, and I never took care of it. And I'm finally taking care of it, and a bunch of my stuff is like wrinkly as heck. So I'm going to spray that down. Spray, spray, spray. Spray and pray, baby. I'm hoping this shit gets unwrinkled, and I'm going to be so happy when it gets unwrinkled, because then I get to wear it, and I get to look all fashionable and cute. Oh, yeah. Last year for Halloween, I dressed up as a Vector from Despicable Me, and I'm really sad that I lost that entire tracksuit, because it was one of my favorite things ever, and I'm thinking about getting a Universal pass, like annual pass, so I can go to Universal at any given time. And you know how dope it would be to just constantly go to Universal in an orange tracksuit pretending to be Vector? I don't know if you get in trouble for that, but dude, I would love it. I would love it. Are you allowed to do that? Hold up. I might want to look that up before I accidentally do it and get, like, arrested? Not arrested, but, like, would you get kicked out? I don't know. Disney, I don't know if you guys know this, Disney has, like, very strict rules about, like, characters you can and can't dress up as. Like, any of the Disney princesses, if you're an adult, can't dress up as them, because it ruins the magic for the little kids. The little kids, if they see multiple Cinderellas walking around, they're going to be like, wait a minute, who are you? If you don't get that reference, you're either too young or I'm too niche, and I'm so sorry about both. Man, I am struggling today. Like, struggling. Usually I struggle a little bit. I'm struggling a lot, and not in a good way. Don't ask what the good way is. I don't want to talk about what the good way is. Anyways, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm sorry if my camera angle is a little bit different now. I Snapchatted a couple of people back, and then when I went to put my phone back on my tripod, I dropped my phone and the tripod, and then I had to readjust. So if it looks wrong or it looks stupid, it's because I royally messed up. But on the bright side, I found a beanie, and I probably look like an elf right now. I don't know how to wear a beanie correctly without looking like either completely just stupid in general or like I'm going to commit crimes. And there is no in between. And I kind of feel bad about it, but I also don't care because I feel like I'm rocking it right now. But not necessarily rocking it in a good way. Unless it is a good way. I don't know. I don't know how to beanie. And I want to learn how to beanie. But the problem is, actually, I have no idea what the problem is. If I knew what the problem is, I would fix it. Because I am like Fix It Felix Jr. I don't know where I was going with that. I feel like I was going somewhere with that, and then I said it, and then I didn't go anywhere with it, and that was it. Also, speaking of Fix It Felix Jr., though, here, we got another tangent. I just want to say, Wreck-It Ralph, the first one, incredible movie. Insanely good. One of the most, like, heartbreaking, not heartbreaking, but, like, the scene where he's, like, sacrificing himself, and he does the little speech about, like, I might not be good, but that's not bad, or whatever he said, as he's like, you know, if you see the scene, you know what I'm talking about. That sequence, so emotional, so heartbreaking. He has such an amazing character development, character arc, whatever. Fix It Felix Jr. throughout the movie has a pretty decent character arc. Penelope Von Sweets, is that her name? Or is I completely wrong about that? I don't know. The little girl from Wreck-It Ralph, she has an amazing character arc in the movie. And then they just decide, you know what? We're going to make a second movie, and it's going to be not good at all. I'm still so mad about how Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet came to be. Because, like, it started off relatively strong. Like, it was okay. We had some sequences that worked relatively well. Some of the stuff with like the eBay marketplace, stuff like that, pretty cool. The stuff with the pop-up ads, absolutely hilarious. Like, it was a good, funny movie. But like, we had the first one, which had so much like heartfelt emotions, had a very good theme about like not necessarily fitting in and like being kind of an outsider and having to change your fate because like just because the world says you have to be bad doesn't mean you have to be bad, and like beautiful, beautiful stories. And then the second one, they were like, let's get some product placements in this bitch. And I feel like it went very downhill very fast, which sucks. Because, like, the King Candy reveal that he was Turbo and him being, like, a villain, that's a twist villain, that's also a twisting in a villain. Absolutely crazy. Went so bonkers. And then the second movie, so disappointing, man. Anyways, I'm gonna go get emotional now. So if you hear me crying, no, you don't. Okay, anyways, I'm over it now. Speaking of crying, I watched the movie Wonka. I'm not like sponsored or anything, right? But like, let me just say, that movie, surprisingly really, really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that movie made me cry. And I was not expecting that at all. Like, at all. Like at all. Like, I don't know if you guys are getting this. I was not expecting that. Like not at all expecting that. Anyways, I'm wrapping up what I'm doing right now, and I'm running out of things to say. As you can tell, I am getting tired and I'm getting nonsensical, and that's not a word. Is it a word? Nonsensical. Is sensical a word? I don't think sensical is a word. So I'm spewing nonsense, and not in a good way. I'm talking all around the clock. I'm talking hold the buddy knocks. I'm talking opposite of soft. I'm talking wow, wow. That's the good version. Did I kill that? I feel like I killed that. Yo, I think that my southern super country gay coworker would be very proud of me right now. I feel like it'd be like, "Yas, queen, you killed that." Just like that. That's exactly how we'd say it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're on Spotify, thank you guys so much for listening. I love and appreciate you guys so much. And if you guys enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe. I don't know if you could like or subscribe on Spotify, but just I don't know actually. Just you stay tuned. I'll probably post another one in like 4 or 5 days. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a happy holidays. If I don't see you, peace out. Bow. Bow. Bow.